Breaking news! Today, we have some concerning updates from practice. As everyone knows, injuries are an inevitable part of the game, but it's always tough to see key players out. This Wednesday, we had a few more players missing from practice due to injuries, and that raised some concerns. Before I tell you this and more news in this video, click the like button right now so you don't miss any of the latest updates and crucial news about the Atlanta Falcons. Let's go! Coach Raheem Morris has been navigating a tough preseason, especially after losing DeMarco Hellams and Bralin Trice in the first preseason game against the Dolphins. In the second exhibition game against the Ravens, we saw very few starters, including Michael Penix Jr., which sparked quite a bit of debate. Morris is sticking to his plan, but the injuries keep piling up. Caden Ellis, who's expected to be a pivotal player in our revamped defense, is especially missed. He's set to play a significant role as an every-down linebacker, handling the run, coverage, and pass rush. His absence could be a huge blow to the defense if he's out for an extended period. Nate Landman's injury adds to the worry. He stepped up impressively last season when Troy Anderson was injured, so losing him now is another hit. With the season opener against the Steelers approaching, we're hoping these injuries aren't too severe. Soft tissue injuries can be tricky and might keep players out longer than expected. Coach Morris might decide to be cautious and keep both Ellis and Landman out until the season starts. We'll have to wait and see how things develop. What are your thoughts on these injuries, Falcons fans? How do you think this will impact our season? Drop your comments below. Let's shine a spotlight on one of the NFL's most underrated stars, our very own Jake Matthews. For a decade, Matthews has been a rock on our offensive line, providing steady, reliable performances game after game. While he may not get all the headlines, those who truly know football understand just how essential he is. Matthews comes from football royalty. His father, Bruce, is a legendary offensive lineman from his time with the Houston Oilers and Tennessee Titans. His uncle and cousin, both named Clay, are also legendary figures in the game. With such pedigree, it's no wonder Jake has left such a big mark on the NFL. Despite all the chaos and ups and downs that come with being a Falcon, Matthews has been a constant force. He may only have one Pro Bowl nomination and one Super Bowl appearance to his name, but his performance speaks volumes. Drew Dalman, our center, recently spoke on the Blogging Dirty podcast about how Matthews sets a high standard for the entire offensive line. Dalman praised Matthews' consistency and leadership, saying, "Jake's production and consistency blows my mind at times. A decade of high-level play and he's still going strong. He's the leader in our O-line room, the example we all strive to follow." Dalman also highlighted how Matthews' consistent play serves as an inspiration to teammates like Chris Lindstrom and Caleb McGarry. As we prepare for what promises to be an exciting season, Matthews' role cannot be understated. His consistent presence has been a key factor in the success of our offensive line. While Lindstrom and McGarry were both first-round picks, Dalman, a fourth-round pick, has had to fight for his starting position. Matthews' reliability and work ethic have been crucial in helping the line come together and improve. Jake Matthews' story is a testament to hard work and dedication. Despite being somewhat underrated, he continues to be a key pillar of our team. It's clear he prefers to let his performance speak for itself, and that's something we can all appreciate. So what do you think, Falcons fans? Is Jake Matthews one of the most underrated players in the NFL? The Atlanta Falcons training camp is winding down, and what a workout we had on Wednesday. With the NFL's roster cuts deadline approaching on August 27th, the Falcons need to finalize their 53-man roster. While many players are solidifying their spots, some are still fighting for theirs. Two names that are absolutely safe are wide receiver Darnell Mooney and tight end Kyle Pitts. Both players shined brightly during practice. Mooney made an impressive catch over cornerback Clark Phillips III, showcasing his impressive ability to high-point the ball. On the other hand, Pitts dazzled with a touchdown reception from quarterback Kirk Cousins, showcasing his speed and agility. These moments are just a glimpse of what we can expect from Mooney and Pitts this season. They are clearly ready to make a significant impact on our offense. What do you think, Falcons fans? Are Mooney and Pitts ready to be game changers for us this season? Atlanta's practice was full of energy, and while the big names were definitely making plays, it was the supporting cast that stole the show. As we move closer to the 2024 season, the Falcons held a full squad workout during practice on Wednesday, marking one of the last opportunities to see our team in action before the season begins. Training camp often highlights the stars and those battling for roster spots, but the real magic often happens with those key players who sometimes go unnoticed. During practice, players like Charlie Warner and Eddie Goldman showcased their skills, proving that they are essential pieces of the puzzle to the Falcons' success this season. This is especially important as the Falcons prepare for an early and challenging split. Seeing these players step up was a great sign that our supporting cast is ready and prepared. Let's break down some standout performances. Troy Anderson. While Anderson is more of a core player than a support player, he's still somewhat of an unknown quantity on Sundays. If his performance on Wednesday is any indication, he'll soon become a household name. With Caden Ellis and Nate Landman sidelined with injuries, Anderson has seen plenty of reps with the starting defense. His speed and agility were immediately apparent, with Anderson often in the right spot and often being the first to make a play. His sideline-to-sideline range is reminiscent of Deion Jones, and it's exciting to see how that element will improve our defense. Eddie Goldman. Goldman made a significant impact as the biggest player on the defensive line. His size and strength caused problems for Atlanta's second-team offensive line as he effectively clogged up running lanes and disrupted plays. If Goldman makes the final roster, his presence will undoubtedly benefit our defensive line and improve our overall run defense. It's great to see him back in action after a few years away. Charlie Warner. Warner's performance was a highlight from scrimmage. His energy was infectious, whether he was making lead blocks or celebrating big plays. While typically viewed as a blocking tight end, Warner's athleticism suggests he could be more involved in the passing game. With just 11 career receptions, he's poised to make a bigger impact if defenses overlook him. Warner could be the surprise playmaker we need for those crucial moments. Darnell Mooney. Mooney had a breakout day, bouncing back from some tough practices. He was frequently targeted by Kirk Cousins and showed strong chemistry with the quarterback. Mooney's performance was reminiscent of the playmakers we've been missing in recent years. He caught 5 passes and had a well-executed jet sweep during a red zone period. With his skill set and potential, Mooney could be a key piece in our offensive strategy this season. So, Falcons fans, what did you think? Are there any other players you're excited to see make an impact this season? Leave your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for all the latest Atlanta Falcons updates. We're just getting started, and you won't want to miss a minute of the action. Go Falcons!